Hey everyone, this is What's the Pitch podcast, where we pitch Hollywood's next hit. My name is Kevin. I'll be your host for today, and with me I have Eddy and Cesar, and in addition to them, I also have Chris. What's up, everyone?
Hey, what's going on?
All right, guys. I hope you are situated. This one's going to be a blockbuster hit.
Ooh.
Hopefully, you guys will be prepared to pitch me a masterpiece because I know the title is a masterpiece.
Uh-oh.
So here's the title. The title is Birthday Gentleman.
Birthday Gentleman?
Yes.
You know what? I feel like since Cesar was the host last time, he should start this one off because I feel like his creative juices are flowing right now.
Okay, Birthday Gentleman.
Bro,
Somehow this movie has Sean Penn in it.
Okay, all right. But is Sean Penn the main character?
No, he's not. He's gonna be like the boss figure. Okay?
Got it.
Birthday Gentleman.
You know what? I think I have an idea for this. You let me know. We can go either way with this. You can
go. I'll add on to your idea as long as it has Sean Penn in it.
Sean Penn is in it. So recently, I celebrated a birthday where I feel like I had a mini panic attack because I feel like I'm getting older. One of these midlife crises, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking my midlife crisis at 30 isn't that bad. Once you're hitting like 40 and 50, that's where the real midlife crisis happens. So what if we have this guy who's turning like 47 and he works for like this big company, big building in New York, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's a really big company. Sean Penn is the CEO of the company.
Okay.
His whole life, he's just been like this, like nobody working in a fucking like cubicle. He's turning 47 years old and he says, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like this new year, what I'm going to fucking do is I'm going to take over this company. So that day during his fucking midlife crisis, he goes and buys a fucking Ferrari. He picks up like a fucking like girl at a strip club and starts showing up to work dressed in like $10,000 suits. His goal is in the next 90 days, he's going to take over this company. Sean Penn's the CEO. So it almost becomes like a game to him where like, if I don't do this, I'm going to kill myself because I failed at life.
Okay. So he's like faking a new life.
He's faking a new life. He wants to be the new CEO. He wants to be Sean Penn. He sees Sean Penn every morning getting out of his limo with a cigar in his mouth, like tossing it out, saying hi to the girls on the way up. Everyone's super nice to him. When he shows up, no one even talks to this guy. So he says, you know what? 47's a new year, new me. Birthday Gentleman.
Okay, I got you. What happens is that somehow him and Sean Penn share a birthday.
Ooh, that's good.
They were born on the same day, different years, right?
Yeah.
But him and Sean Penn have the same birthday, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, how come we're so different? How come he's the boss and I'm a fucking peasant in this company? If, like, we were born the same day. What's the difference between us? How come I'm a loser and he's a fucking winner, right?
Oh, that's deep, bro. Yeah.
And then he goes, the first time he goes with his dress and with the prostitute, whatever. I mean, not the prostitute, stripper.
The stripper.
He goes like,
he hired, yeah.
Like, what do you think you're better than me? Like, we're born the same day. We're birthday gentlemen.
Ooh, I like that. You know what should happen? That interaction should happen outside of the office building, as like Sean Penn is like walking into the building to go to work, and after he says that, Sean Penn should be like, "I'm sorry, who are you?"
Yeah,
and that just sets him off. That sets him off.
There has to be something that he does that Sean Penn cannot fire him right away.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying. So like he has to have something over Sean Penn that it's like he's gonna do all this shit and it's like, you can't fire me right now.
You know what? What if after Sean Penn walks into the building after being like, I don't know who the fuck you are, like whatever, ignores him, the stripper that he hired that's with him is like, oh, that's fucking David. Like he comes to me every Friday. He likes it in the ass.
Yes. And he's married. And Sean Penn is married.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Perfect.
So he's like, what are you doing? I could just fire you right now. Get the fuck out of my office. Like, no, you're not. Because you know what Destiny just told me?
Destiny?
She put a vibrator in your ass every Saturday night when you say you're late,
Oh
you're
my
staying
God.
late to work on some business. So you're not gonna fire me.
I'm done. This is it. This is the best pitch we've ever had. I'm done. The show's over.
I mean, it's over.
We did it. It's done.
No, wait. That's the first act. Then the middle act is the war between them.
Yes, but
Ooh.
there should be like absolutely a war between them, where they actually do things in the company to like sabotage each other.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
there's like they're not holding back at all. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yes, this is great.
Like they both try to run the company to the fucking ground in order to beat the other one. So Sean Penn can't fire him because our main character, David or whatever, knows the secret and has like video footage that Destiny gave him.
Well, peep this. This is what happens. The main character, which is gonna be, let's say, like Vince Vaughn, right?
Absolutely perfect.
Every year on his birthday, or not on his birthday, but he goes to a strip club constantly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day is about to be his birthday, and then he just goes to a strip club, and Destiny doesn't even dance for him anymore. Like he treats that shit as a therapy session.
Yeah.
So he's just talking, and he's like, my fucking boss, man. He has it all. Like he has this, he has that. And then he says, fuck this person. And he says the guy's name. And Destiny goes, wait, what? That's your boss? He comes here all the time. So that's how he finds out about Sean Penn's extracurricular activities.
Yes. Perfect. Now, we have a war between Sean Penn and our main character. What kind of things happen during this war? I think that's the question is, how do you hurt a CEO, and how does the CEO hurt like this random nobody that works for the company?
I think the main character has to start asking for shit. Like he's like, I don't want to work out of a cubicle anymore. I want a corner office.
Nice.
And then Sean Penn's strategy has to be something like, I can't fire him, but I'm gonna make him so miserable that he has to quit.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gives him an offer.
There has to be a part though. Hold on. There has to be a part in the movie where like Vince Vaughn, he's just going out with Destiny at this point. Like they're together, right? But she's still working. And then later in the movie, he finds out that Sean Penn is still going to Destiny for his weekly oil check.
I love
He's
it.
like, what? You still doing it? He's like, it's part of work, baby. What do you want me to do?
Work, baby. That's how you get to the top.
Yeah.
You can't walk into work stress on Monday. You got to relieve all that stress on Saturday.
Jesus Christ.
This is not what Kevin had in mind when he pitched.
Not even close, bro.
Wait, what was the name of this movie again? I already forgot.
Birthday Gentleman.
Birthday
Gentleman. Damn. I feel like we came up with a masterpiece already, and that had nothing to do with that title, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good title, man.
That is a good title, but I think this is a good movie too, bro. I watch this movie. If this thing's on Netflix, I'm watching it.
Okay, so what happens during the war, though? Their civil war.
The hard part is what happens during the war, because it has to just get crazier and crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris? Give me something.
I mean, it has to be like through the office, so it has to be like corporate warfare, if you would. But like little things like escalating, like, oh, you want an office? All right, so I'm gonna put it by this public bathroom that the nastiest guy in the office uses all the time, or something like that, or in the basement.
And there has to be a scene where like he sits in the office and he thinks he made it. He's like smiling and shit, and then he goes like, he starts sniffing. He's like,
he starts sniffing. It smells like shit.
What is that smell? Yeah,
literally, bro. And like the biggest, fattest guy from the fucking office comes out of the bathroom and is like waving at him through like the see-through glass of the office.
Oh,
and, like, Sean Penn is like watching and like laughing at him.
Yeah. And then we could do something where the main character just gives Sean Penn gifts, but they all have like dick shapes.
Dick and ass shapes. They're all just being sent to him.
Well, just dick shapes, and he's like, why is he gifting the boss these things?
Yes. I feel like a good way to attack a CEO would be to find a way to like attack his stock prices. You know what I mean? So our main character, Dave, can release like information, like insider information that like makes the stock price go lower and lower and lower. And every time the stock price lowers, Sean Penn has to meet with like the board of trustees of the company. And as Sean Penn's like leaving the meetings where he's getting like berated by the board, the main character's always outside, like, you know, like with his arm crossed and kind of like laughing at him. So he knows that it's the reason he's in there is because of him.
Bro, listen, I have it, bro. This is one of the greatest pitches we ever done. So what happens is he lowers the stock so much, that nobody wants to touch it, right? Mm-hmm. But it just so happens that Destiny is just getting into stocks.
Oh my god, because she's rich as shit from all the fucking money.
She's like, oh my god, that's a so-and-so stock, and she buys a shit ton of them. So by the end of the movie, the stock goes back up, and then she's the majority owner.
Bro, no, yes, listen, bro, I'm taking your idea and I'm running with it, fucking Caesar. Running with it. Here's what happened, bro. So during one of these stock meetings, the board tells the Sean Penn character, like, listen, our stock price is at like $3 right now. Like, it's come up to fucking nothing, and we have a majority shareholder in the company, and they're looking through the books trying to figure out who it is, and they call in the person, like, Destiny Suarez is the new major shareholder. She walks into the meeting because the whole time that Sean Penn has been meeting with her, he hasn't been paying her in money. He's been paying her in fucking stocks, little by little, for the past, like, 3 years.
Oh, yes.
To the point where she became the majority stockholder of the company.
Yeah. And this has to come at a point in the movie where the main character is not dating Destiny anymore, because she's like, you're too focused on this fucking war that you're not paying attention to me. They break up. And then when she walks back in, she's the fucking new owner.
She's the new owner.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And as she's a new owner, her first, like, decision as, like, owner of the company is to fire both of them. So Sean Penn gets fired and David gets fired. But they get fired exactly 1 year from when the war started, so it's their birthday one more time. And they meet outside with their boxes packed, like, ready to go home, and their birthday gentleman, like, I guess David will say, like, to Sean, like, hey, man, you want a drink? And he's like, yeah, bro, let's go get a drink.
That's an amazing,
birthday
I love it.
Gentleman.
I love it.
100%. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, man, dude. Let me tell you, I'm going to greenlight this, but holy shit, you guys killed it way further than what I thought it was going to be.
God, that was fucking good, bro.
Yes. I never in a million years would have thought that that's the narrative that comes out of Birthday Gentleman.
I love the twist ending with Destiny being the shareholder of the company. Like, that's the funnest part of that whole movie right there.
Yeah.
But, like, she has to walk in with, like, heels and, like, a cheetah print, like, fucking dress and shit.
Oh my god.
Super stripper, bro.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah, that'll definitely get greenlit. Thank you guys again for listening to another episode, and feel free to follow us on social media. We're located through White Elephant Group, and we're on every single streaming platform for your podcasting needs. Obviously, you're listening to us, so you know where to find us. And until next time, we'll see you then.